Friday night, beat up Ford, cruising past the county store. Your smile wild and free, just you right next to me. Your bare feet up on my dash, radio turn way up loud. Don't need much to make us proud, just a back road and your laugh. Ties, dirt road takes us higher, past the fields of cotton, where we first got started. Your daddy didn't like me then, still don't understand. Your bare feet up on my dash, radio turn way up loud. Just a back road in your life. They say we're just some country fools, living life without their rules. But baby, they don't know how sweet this freedom flows. Summer heat on your skin, creek bank where we've been. Your cutoffs and my hat, simple love just like that. Ain't got much to our name, but we're living just the same. Your bare feet up on my dash, radio turn way up loud. Don't need much to make us proud, just a back road and your life. Just a back road and your life, just your sweet, sweet life. More than my whole home. You're talking big about your speed, but city boy, you best take heed. Rev your engine, flash your lights, think you own this midnight fight. These back roads raise me, can't buy that skill. Yeah. These back roads raise me. just before a hard fall down. Back to the start, edge of town. These back roads raised me. Can't fly that skill. Been here all time. These back roads raised me. Always will. Always will. Always will. I'm standing at the bar, just minding my own, when some suit and tie starts running his mouth alone. Says my boots are tracking mud across his favorite floor, like he owns the place that I've been coming to before. He's got clean hands and a fancy watch, never worked a day in the sun, but he's about to learn a lesson about respect that's long overdue. These work boots ain't for show, they tell the story of how far I'll go. Every scuff and every stain means I earn my pay today. 8 hours in the hot yard, breaking my back, while he sits in meetings planning his next attack on working men like me who built this town. Think he's better cause his collar ain't brown. Got calluses thick as leather, dirt beneath every nail. Yeah, I'm proud of every minute that I spent working this trail. These work boots ain't for show, they tell the story of how far I'll go. Every scuff and every stain means I earn my pay today. Working dawn till dusk, building up this land, while you judge from a bus stop. Free hands. Working dawn till dusk, building up this land, while you judge from above with your soft, clean hands. So take your fancy criticism back to your high-rise view, 'cause these boots have walked more miles than you ever knew. And if you're looking down on me from way up there, just remember who built the stairs. These work boots ain't for show, they tell the story of how far I'll go. Every scuff and every stain means I earn my pay today. First day of school, dirt on my shoes. Teacher said that one gonna lose, but I just smiled, kept my head high, 'cause I knew something they didn't know. Got that fire running through these veins. Some folks born different, can't explain. Mama quiet, couldn't make me behave. But she saw right through to who I really am. Wild and free, but I know where I stand. Yeah, I break the rules, but I ain't breaking down. Got my own way of turning life around. Working sun up, covered in grease. They look down from their office piece. Think they got me figured out, but there's wisdom in these calloused hands. Lightning strikes and thunder rolls, can't tame what's in my soul. Mama always said I was born raised in hell. Couldn't keep me quiet, couldn't make me behave. But she saw right through to who I really am. Wild and free, but I know where I stand. Yeah, I break the rules, but I ain't breaking down. Got my own way of turning life around. You see this truck, these muddy boots. Every scratch tells the truth about a man who chose his path and on every laugh. Mama always said I was born raised in hell. Couldn't keep me quiet, couldn't make me behave. But she saw right through to who I really am. Wild and free, but I know where I stand. Yeah, I break the rules, but I ain't breaking down. Got my own way of turning life around. They used to laugh at my greasy hands, call me backward, call me less than. But times, they change. Got tools in my shit that ain't run on watts. Know how to fix what most folks cannot. Learned it all from my daddy's hands, while city folk made their fancy plans. They drove by in their shiny cars, looking down their nose from afar. But tonight, something's different. Feel it in the air, static everywhere. Then it hits. When the lights went dark, they all came knocking. When the lights went dark, they all came knocking. What these calloused hands can do. One by one they line up outside with broken generators and wounded pride. Each one saying they'll pay whatever to bring their comfort back together. My wrench becomes a magic wand as their world slowly responds. But they don't see what I always knew, what my people do when it counts. When the lights went dark, they all came knocking. When the lights they see these crease-stained hands belong to me. When the lights went dark, they all came knocking. When the lights went dark, they all came knocking. When the lights went dark, they finally understood what these careless hands could do. You sit up in your glass tower looking down on me, with your polished shoes and clean pressed suit. What do you see? Just another dirty worker, that's all I'll ever be. But I earned every dollar honest, that's my guarantee. They say money talks, but actions speak louder. Every blister tells a story, every scar shows us prouder. These callous hands don't lie, built this world from the ground up high. These callous hands don't lie, tell the truth every time. Your fancy education taught you how to look the part, but my schooling came from sun up, breaking down what's hard. You can judge me by my work clothes, stained with sweat and tar. While you're counting other people's money, I'm leaving lasting marks. They say money talks, but actions speak louder. Every blister tells a story, every scar shows us prouder. These callous hands don't lie, built this world from the ground up high. These callous hands don't lie, they tell the truth every time. Soft handshake and your empty words, 'cause down here in the real world we know what work is worth. These callous hands don't lie, built this world from the ground up high. These callous hands don't lie, they tell the truth every time. Tell the truth every time. 6 days of sweat on this factory floor, while your world keeps spinning behind glass doors. You talk about change like it's easy to do, but these roots run deeper than your point of view. Every morning I rise before dawn, following footsteps my daddy walked on. Yeah, they say times are changing fast, but some things were built to last. These careless hands won't shake your world, won't fit your mold, won't play pretend. My truth ain't something to be fixed or cured. These careless hands are who I am. You see dirt beneath my broken nails. I see honor in the work that never fails. Your progress feels like a twisted knife, cutting through everything I've known my life. I ain't against what you call new, just won't trade my soul for your brand of truth. Standing firm on what I believe is all I've got left to be. These careless hands won't shake your world, won't fit your mold, won't play pretend. My truth ain't something to be fixed or cured. These calloused hands are who I am. Sometimes in the dark I wonder if I'm just holding on to thunder. But when morning breaks, I know this is the only road I'll go. Careless hands won't shake your world, won't fit your mold, won't play pretend. My truth ain't something to be fixed or cured. These calloused hands are who I am. Sitting here as day burns down, hard truths carved in weathered brown. Time moves slow, but that's alright. Got more sense than books can write. Calloused palms and coffee black, watching trucks roll down the track. Some folks think they know it all. Pride comes for the mighty fall. Been around enough to know what the fancy folks don't show. Wisdom wears a camel coat, simple words that cut and go. Ain't about what school you chose, it's the dirt beneath your toes. Politicians passing through, thinking they got something new. But the pine trees steady grow, while their promises run low. Heard it all 1,000 times, through these mountains, past these pines. Wisdom wears a camel coat, simple words that cut and glow. School you chose, it's the dirt beneath your toes. Some folks chase them dollar signs down concrete roads and straight clean lines. But brother, let me tell you true, ain't no GPS gonna guide you through what matters most at end of days is knowing who you are always. Got my thoughts and got my land. Got my truth, don't need no grand declarations from up high about the way to live and die. Wisdom wears a camel coat, simple words that cut and glow. Ain't about what school you chose, it's the dirt beneath yours. Sitting here as day burns down, found my peace on solid ground. Got much in my pockets, but my hands tell quite a tale. Calluses and scars from sunrise, working hard, I never fail. While the rich folks scheme to steal, they each laugh all that they want at my beat-up pickup truck. 'Cause I know just who I am, and I don't give a guitar step. Keep me grinding, keep me grinding. Boss man in his fancy suit looks down his nose at me, but I sleep sound every night, 'cause my conscience, it runs free. Built my life on solid ground, while they build theirs on me. Says, son, remember there's worth ain't in his wallet. It's every strength of his one, he's really hauling. Pass this on the milk, or this a man's for free in his wallet. It's in the strength of his word, and how hard he's willing to haul it. Yeah! These chains ain't made of gold, but they're worth more than diamonds. Every link built from sweat and pride. Yeah, these chains keep me grinding. These chains, they keep me grinding. Oh, they keep me grinding. Driving through the city in my brother's borrowed Dodge when I saw something familiar through a fancy window blast. My 85 1/450 cherry red and chrome, the one that got stolen about 3 weeks ago. That ain't art, that's my right. Got my deer stand in the back, beer cans inside. That ain't art, that's my truck. Y'all city folks just push your luck. Walk right in that gallery with my muddy boots. Lady with them glasses called it rural truth. $10,000 on that little white card for my beat up pickup sitting there in the yard. That ain't art, that's my right. Got my deer stand in the back, beer cans inside. That ain't art, that's my truck. Y'all city folks just pushed your luck. Hold up, now let me tell y'all something. Everyone quiet down, please. See that dip right there in the passenger door? That's where my cousin Billy's wild boar hunting 04. And them fish hooks stuck in the sun visor. My granddaddy left those there before he passed. This ain't your fancy sculpture, and this is my life you're looking at. How they go? Came quick when I started her up, but they checked them papers, saw that truck was mine. Now she's rolling back home where she belongs, and that gallery learned themselves a country song. That ain't art, that's my right. Got my deer stand in the back, beer cans inside. That ain't art, that's my truck. Y'all city folks just pushed your luck. That ain't art, that's my right. Got my deer stand in the back, beer cans inside. That ain't art, that's my truck. Y'all city folks just pushed your luck. Another Saturday at the county fairgrounds. Monster trucks and beer cans all around. Didn't think much would happen today, till I saw you jump in that lifted Chevrolet. Engine roaring like thunder, got me thinking about going under. Mud on your dress, mud in my heart. Ain't no better way for love to start. Down and dirty's how we roll. You hit that pit like a hurricane force, threw that truck sideways with no remorse. Mud flying everywhere, crowd going wild. And girl, when you smile, I about lost my mind. Ain't no diamond ring could shine like them muddy boots of mine. Mud on your dress, mud in my heart. Ain't no better way for love to start. Down and blessed, but in my heart ain't I gotta pray for love to start. Down and dirty's how we roll. Down and dirty's how we Remember back in Jimmy's yard, drinking cheap beer in the dark. Never thought you'd change so hard. Now look at what you are. Got too good for mason jars, too good for daddy's truck. Got too good for who we are. Left all of us in the dust. Your fancy watch and pressed up suit don't recognize you anymore. Thought our blood ran deeper roots than your marble office floor, than your marble floor. I remember when dirt meant nothing, when mud on boots was just fine. Now you're too clean, too proper, acting like we're all behind. But we ain't the ones who change. We ain't the ones who lie. You can keep your corner office, keep that silk tie around your neck. I'll take these grease-stained coveralls and hold my head up straight. Got too good for mason jars, too good for daddy's truck. Got too good for who we are. Left all of us in the dust. Left us in the dust. Left us dust. The dust. Where you been lately? Only see you when you're broke. Truck needs fixing, or your life's up in smoke. Ain't it funny how that works? When you're riding high, can't return my calls. Act like I died. Now you're at my door with that same old song about how life ain't fair and everything's gone wrong. You ain't my buddy when times are good. Only show up in my neighborhood when you need something, when you're down and out. You ain't my buddy when times last summer won that scratch-off game. Suddenly disappeared, couldn't recall my name. Funny how your memory starts working clear soon as your wallet's empty and the rent is near. Down and out, you ain't my buddy when times are good. When times are good, get out my face and stay gone, stay gone. Calluses, they tell no lies. Been working since before the sun could rise. Got my own way, yeah, I always did. Your fancy words can't hide what you're afraid of, kid. What you afraid of? Look down your nose, go ahead and stare, like I'm some puzzle you can figure out right there. But while you're talking, I'm getting things done. While you're walking, boy, I'm gonna run. Judge me by my cover, that's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Everything you think you know, that's your first mistake. Hell yeah. Should we break your perfect little world? That's your first mistake. Oh yeah. La la la, watch me prove you wrong. La la la, been here all along. Got dirt beneath my fingernails today. Built something real while you played your games. Don't need your approval or your praise. Just step back and watch while I amaze. Watch this. Roll your eyes, call me what you will, but I'm still standing, and I'm standing still. Your words bounce off me like some rain, 'cause actions speak louder than your disdain. Judge me by my cover, that's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Everything you think you know, that's your first mistake. Hell yeah. Watch me break your perfect little world, that's your first mistake. Oh yeah. You think you got me all figured out? Well, listen close, I'll speak real slow, so even you can understand that's your first mistake. Judge me by my cover, that's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Everything you think you know, that's your first mistake. One last time, watch me break your perfect little world, that's your first mistake. Hell yeah. Monday morning hit me hard again. Boss man breathing down my neck. Papers piling on my desk all day. feel like I'm about to wreck. Got that pressure in my chest now, can't take one more single day. Then I hear my truck engine calling, time to roll away. Four wheels and freedom, that's all I need. Four wheels and freedom sets my soul free. Mud on my tires, engine running higher. Four wheels and freedom tonight. Found this trail behind the county line where nobody ever goes. Throttle down and let it fly now, feel that southern wind blow. Every problem getting smaller in my rear view, dropping back. Got that red clay all around me, finally on the right track. Four wheels and freedom, that's all I need. Four wheels and freedom sets my soul free. Mud on my tires, the engine running higher. Four wheels and freedom tonight. They can keep their fancy office, they can have their shiny suits, 'cause I found my peace of mind here where the pavement turns to roots. Four wheels and freedom, that's all I need. That's all I need. Four wheels and freedom sets my soul free. Mud on my tires, engine running higher. Four wheels and freedom tonight. Four wheels and freedom, that's all I need. That's all I'll ever need. Four wheels and freedom sets my soul free. Sets my spirit free. Mud on my tires, engine running higher. Four wheels and freedom tonight.
Got grease stains on my hands, old Chevy in the yard, socket wrench my daddy gave me when I turned 13 working hard. Learned every bolt and bearing, Detroit don't build them like my daddy did. Got his wisdom in my hands and his tools in the shed. Spark plugs and timing belts, Saturday morning light, oil dripping on the driveway, making everything just right, just like the should. Detroit don't build them like my daddy. Detroit don't build them like my daddy did. Got his wisdom in my hand and his tools in the shed. Trucks with their computers, plastic where the steel should be. But I got something better than warranty. Every scratch and dent's a lesson that he passed to me. Carburetor's running smooth now, engine purring like a prayer. 20 years of memories in this old truck, I swear. Still hear him teaching. Detroit don't build them like my daddy did. Detroit don't build them like my daddy did. Got his wisdom in my hands and his toes in the shed. Got his wisdom in my hands and his toes in the shed.
Dirt beneath my boots every single day. Calloused hands show proof of my chosen way. Yeah, living how I please. Don't need your sympathy. Don't need no sympathy. Working sun to sun, built this life alone. Every battle won on my own. What I got ain't much to see, but every inch belongs to me. Work these hands until they bled, for this place to lay my head. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Simple kind of life, that's all I need. Far from city strife, I finally feel free. Back behind these pines, living on my time. Got my piece of land, built it from the ground. By my own two hands, found my way around. What I got ain't much to see, but every inch belongs to me. Work these hands until they bled, for this place to lay my head. Oh yeah. They might look down from their high-rise view, but I found my crown in this morning dew. What I got ain't much to see, but every inch belongs to me. Work these hands until they bled, for this place to lay my head. Oh yeah, for this place to lay my head. Look down your nose at my front lawn, think you know what I'm worth. Judge my life from your high rise while I'm working this earth. Got your fancy degree on the wall, but you ain't learned what counts. Your bank shows millions while my life shows what amounts.
You see junk, I see jewelry. Everything shines different here. Your trash becomes my treasury. Got more than meets the eye. What you throw away sets me free. Finding fortune every day. Living rich in my own way. My kind of paradise. My daddy taught me with his hands how to build something real. While you were reading textbooks, I was learning how to feel. Your world's all numbers and charts, mine's built on something true. You count dollars and cents while I count on what I do. You see junk, I see jewelry. Everything shines different here. Your trash becomes my treasury. Got more than meets the eye. What you throw away sets me free. Finding fortune every day. Living rich in my own way. My kind of paradise.
Break it down for you clean and clear. My wealth ain't something that just appear. Got tools that tell stories in my shed. Knowledge passed down from my grandpa said. Fixed up trucks that run just right. Family recipes that taste like light. Sunday dinners with folks who care. Kids playing free without a care. Skills in my hands worth more than gold. Values and pride that can't be sold. Your stock market can crash and burn. But what I got took 3 generations to learn. Yeah, I'm rich in ways you'll never know. My fortune's in the seeds I sow. You can keep your corner office, keep your country club. I got something better, something you can't buy with cash, something you can't touch, something you can't touch. You see junk, I see jewelry. What you throw away sets me free. Finding fortune every day.
my dignity more than what you see. Ain't gonna dance for your mockery. I ain't your circus monkey, I ain't your redneck show. You can take them expectations and watch them hit the road. I said I ain't your circus monkey, I ain't your redneck show. Give record the tourist bus and watch it hit the road. Watch it go.
Old wooden pews all pushed to the side. Beer cans and bottles where Bibles used to lie. Pastor left town about 6 months ago. Now we got ourselves a different kind of show. Jimmy brought his drums up through the back door. Sally strummed the Christmas lights across the floor. Trucks lined up outside on holy ground. Ain't nobody here to hear that heavenly sound. Tonight we're raising hell in heaven. Ain't no saints gonna make us leave. Tonight we're raising hell in heaven. Got some sin that we gotta breathe. Yeah. Got some sin that we gotta breathe. The stained glass rattles with the bass drum beat. Got the whole congregation up on their feet. Your mama would cry if she could see the way you're dancing right in front of me. Sheriff drives by, but he don't know about the party happening down below. These hollowed halls got a brand new vibe, and baby, you're looking like my kind of divine. Tonight, we're raising hell in heaven. Ain't no saints gonna make us leave. Tonight, we're raising hell in heaven. Got some sin that we gotta breathe. Yeah. Got some sin that we gotta Headlights coming up the gravel road. My heart's beating like a hammer on steel. But you grab my hand and pull me close. Say, let's give them something real to feel. We climbed up high to the bell tower's peak, looking down at the world beneath our feet. You said sometimes wrong feels so right as the moon blessed our unholy night. The morning sun might judge us all, but right now I'm having me a ball. In this church we found our salvation. It's sweet sin and pure liberation. Tonight, we're raising hell in heaven. Ain't no saints gonna make us leave. Tonight, we're raising hell in heaven. Got some sin that we gotta breathe. Yeah. Got the sin that we gotta breathe. could chase those hills away. Working land that barely pays, but this right here's my perfect place. Some folks run to bright displays, while I just smile and plan my stakes. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Just my faith, my land, and room to breathe. You can keep your fancy life in me, 'cause I got all I'll ever need. Yeah, all I need. My neighbors think I'm stuck in place, 'cause my front porch ain't been replaced. But peace of mind's what I embrace, while they all live their rat race days. Some dream big and lose their way, while I stay grounded day by day. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Just my faith, my land, and room to breathe. You can keep your fancy life indeed, 'cause I got all I'll ever need. All I need. Y'all can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know something you never knew. True wealth ain't what you wanna save, it's being free in your own space. Ain't got much, but I got all I need. Oh, you know I got what I need. Just my faith, my land, and room to breathe. Let me breathe. You can keep your fancy life indeed, 'cause I got all I'll ever need. Yeah, all I'll ever need. Oh Lord, you know I'm free. Mama's cross on my shoulder from the day she slipped away. Barbed wire wrapped around my bicep for the years I had to pay. Every mark tells a truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, part of who I'm meant to be. Rosa negra en mi pecho, por la noche en Juárez, donde perdí mi camino y encontré mi fe. These scars I wear, this story here, more than scanty memory. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, part of who I'm meant to be.
Eagle wings across my back, born free but paid the cost. Brother's name upon my heart. The day that freedom lost. Every mark tells a truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells a truth that I can't speak. This is who I'm meant to be. Mama's cross on my shoulder from the day she slipped away. Barbed wire wrapped round my bicep for the years I had to pay. Every mark tells a truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, part of who I'm meant to be. Rosa negra en mi pecho, por la noche en Juárez, donde perdí mi camino y encontré mi fe. These scars I wear, this story here, more than scanty memory. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, part of who I'm meant to be. Eagle wings across my back, born free but paid the cost. Brother's name upon my heart. The day that freedom lost. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak, written in blood underneath. Every mark tells the truth that I can't speak. This is who I'm meant to be. Calloused palms and grease-stained clothes, breaking
complain. Daddy taught me young and clear, proud man's work brings no fear. Blisters earn respect you gain. Let them laugh, we remain. Monday morning, sun ain't up. Black coffee in my beat-up cup. Proud and loud, that's how we roll. Dirt and diesel in my soul. These hands tell my truth, my tale. Hard as iron, tough as nails. Built this life with sweat and strain, while them suits complain, complain. Tell my truth myself. Honest, I'm toss the tails. Cut this knife inside his brain. I'll learn truth from blame. Friday night at Buck's Bar and Grill. 3 fancy suits walking looking for a thrill. I'm shooting pool with my boys in the back when I hear them laugh, making their snide attack. Look at these hillbillies, one of them smears. Bet they never seen anything past their county in years. My knuckles turn white on my pool cue. Some fights just find their way to you. Last call for judgment tonight. Time to set some things right. You picked the wrong bar to start a fight. Gonna learn respect tonight. Last call for judgment, y'all. Watch these city boys fall. Last call for judgment, hear me say, you're gonna pay, gonna pay. They order martinis, mock our whiskey choice. One pulls out his phone, record him with a smirking voice. My buddy Billy stands up, 6'3", says boys round here we let each other be. But they just laugh and flip him the bird. Now the whole bar's quiet, tension in every word. The jukebox stops, dead silence falls. Blood's gonna stain these wooden walls. Last call for judgment tonight. Time to set some things right. You picked the wrong bar to start a fight. Gonna learn respect tonight. Last call for judgment, y'all. Watch these city boys fall. Last call for judgment, hear me say, you're gonna pay, gonna pay. Listen up while I break it down, city slicker. Your fancy watch won't make the situation any slicker. First punch flew when you pushed my friend Billy. Now the whole bar's rumbling, getting real silly. Tables flying, glasses breaking everywhere. You screaming about your lawyer, but nobody here cares. This ain't Wall Street, this is Main Street, USA, where respect ain't bought, it's earned the hard way. Your Mercedes can't save you from this education about small town pride and rural dedication. Should've kept your mouth shut, should've walked away. Now you're learning why folks don't come around here to play. Last call for judgment tonight. Time to set some things right. You picked the wrong bar to start a fight. Gonna learn respect tonight. Last call for judgment, y'all. Watch these city boys fall. Last call for judgment, here
distance now, but the lesson's been learned anyhow. Another cup of coffee, black as coal. Watching headlights fade down this empty road. Got my station locked down tight tonight. Just me and these strangers passing by. Every lost soul's got a place to be. Every engine roars a different melody. We're all just trying to find our way back home. Through these midnight miles, we're not alone. Got a man in from Tennessee. Says his wife left, now he's finally free. His eyes tell more than his words could say. Sometimes silence speaks anyway. Every lost soul's got a place to be. Every engine roars a different melody. We're all just trying to find our way back home. Through these midnight miles, we're not alone. Un camionero lejos de su hogar, fotos de sus niños, empieza a llorar. Me dice amigo, la vida es así, la carretera nos llama aquí. Sometimes I wonder why I stay, watching lives just drift away. But in these faces that I see, there's a piece of you and me. Old-timers been driving 40 years, seen it all, dried all the tears. Says this road's the only friend he needs. Living life at 83. Every lost soul's got a place to be. Every engine roars a different melody. We're all just trying to find our way back home. Through these midnight miles, we're not alone. Through these midnight miles, we're not alone. We're not alone. Got the mud in my blood, it's still in my bones. Daddy told me that, and his daddy before. 6 years old in a pickup truck, learning to drive on back roads. Daddy's calloused hands on the wheel, teaching me what he knows. Every scratch, every dent's a family tale. Ain't about looking pretty, it's about never gonna fail. They say we ought to change our ways, clean up, fall in line. But there's something in these things of mine that time just can't read. It got mud in my blood and steel in my bones. Built for tough and country strong. This ain't just what
was all black, fixed what others threw away. Grandpa's tools in my grip, learning the old man's way. Neighbors called us backward, said we're stuck in time, but they don't know what we know about keeping things alive. You can judge us all you want, call us what you will, but this legacy we're carrying is stronger than your steel. Got blood in my blood and steel in my bones, steel in my bones. Built for tough and country strong. This ain't just what I do, it's who I am through and through. Got blood in my blood and steel in my bones. And if you think that we're gonna change, better think again, 'cause this is who we are. Got mud in my blood and steel in my bones, steel in my bones. Built for tough and country strong. This ain't just what I do, it's who I am through and through. Got mud in my blood, steel in my bones. Early morning, frost on grass, follow imprints in the mud as we pass. Screen's been dark for 3 whole days, teaching what really matters in these old-fashioned ways. Little hands grip the fishing pole tight, learning patience in the pale morning light. These muddy boots hold all the truth, can't learn this from a YouTube. Every scratch tells a story to prove there's wisdom in these muddy boots. Los pasos de mis antepasados en esta tierra están marcados. La sabiduría del campo y río es el regalo más sagrado. Watching you study that deer trail bend, some things books just can't comprehend. These muddy boots hold all the truth, can't learn this from a YouTube. Every scratch tells a story to prove there's wisdom in these muddy boots. Cold stream running, first fish catching, stars above, God nature calling, heart beating wild, truth revealing, time slowing down, knowledge healing. Your eyes light up with each new find, while others stare at screens, stay blind. These calloused hands tell tales of time, passing down what's yours and mine. These muddy boots hold all the truth, can't learn this from a YouTube. Every scratch tells a story to prove there's wisdom in these muddy boots. There's wisdom in these muddy boots. There's wisdom we can't lose.
my daddy proud. Ain't got much but what I own. This dirt road's the only home I've known. They say we're nothing but trash, but they don't know about that cash we earn with our own two hands while they sit in that promised land. Small town, raised hell, got a fist to swing and a truth to tell. Yeah, we're a small town, raised hell. If you don't like it, Monday morning factory line, crease and sweat, doing just fine. They can judge from way up high, but down here's where I'm gonna die. Got no time for their complaints. Working folks ain't got no saints. Breaking backs and breaking ground while they try to break us down. Small town, raised hell, got a fist to swing and a truth to tell. Yeah, we're small town, raised hell. If you don't like it, been called worthless, been called worse things, but I'm still standing, still here breathing. Small town, raised hell, got a fist to swing and a truth to tell. Yeah, we're small town, raised hell. If you don't like it, if you don't like it, if you don't like it. Small town, raised hell, raised hell. Y'all keep staring at my pickup truck. Think you know me, but you're out of luck. Daddy taught me about an honest day while you were learning how to get your way. I'm a rebel without a trust fund. Rebel without a trust fund. Don't need your money, don't want your lies. I'm a rebel without a trust fund and without a trust fund. Your shiny shoes ain't built for mud. My blue collar's in my blood. You buy respect, I earn it straight. But that's the difference between love and hate. I'm a rebel without a trust fund. Rebel without a trust fund. Don't need your money, don't want your lies. I'm a rebel without a trust fund tonight. Rebel without a trust fund.
got your credit cards, I got my callous hands. You got your country club, I got my promised land. I'm a rebel without a trust fund. Don't need your money, don't want your lies. I'm a rebel without a trust fund. Rebel without a trust fund. Trust fund.
Y'all try to change me, make me something I ain't. Scrub my boots clean, but the stains they still remain. Every morning I wake up to that rooster's call. While you're living high up, I'm standing 10 feet tall. You can try to break me down, but I'm standing my ground. Yeah, you can't wash this red dirt off my soul. Been here forever and I'm never letting go. Red dirt in my blood, that's just how it goes. Yeah, yeah. Your fancy words mean nothing when the sun goes down. I got diesel in my veins and my roots run deep in this ground. They say I ought to change, but boy, I sure know better. 'Cause this dirt made me stronger with every letter. You can try to break me down, but I'm standing my ground. Yeah, you can't wash this red dirt off my soul. Been here forever and I'm never letting go. Red dirt in my blood, that's just how it goes. Yeah, yeah. Running through my veins, deep in my brain. Can't change my ways. This is who I'll stay. You can't wash this red dirt off my soul. Been here forever and I'm never letting go. Red dirt in my blood, that's just how it goes. Yeah, yeah, that's just how it goes. Fancy place, got my boots all covered in mud. Yeah, I see those raised eyebrows, your valet's giving me the flood.
Something in your expression shows me exactly how you care. Why you staring at my truck? What's the matter with the way I roll? Why you staring at my truck like it's something that you gotta control? Got my own way of living, don't need your approval today. Worked hard for every dollar, earned respect the old school way. Maybe if you knew the miles these wheels have seen, the stories they could tell about where I'll be staring at my truck. What's the matter with the way I walk? I'll be staring at my truck like it's something that you gotta to show. Why you staring at my truck? What's the matter with the way I roll? Why you staring at my truck like it's something that you gotta control? Let me tell you something about where I come from. Yeah, like they look down their noses, but I'm standing tall tonight. Rusty truck in the yard, old boots on the step. Mama taught me work hard, that's all the schooling I get. They point and they stare, call me white trash, think I care. Got my own way of living, ain't asking for forgiving. I'm the trailer park king, wearing my crown of rust and steel. Yeah, I'm the trailer park king. This is my throne, this is how I feel. 6 days at the factory, 7th day in church. Bill stacked on the table, but my head's up when it hurts. Got calluses for diamonds and grease stains for gold. My palace ain't pretty, but my heart ain't ever sold. Strip away the money, strip away the shine. What you got left showing, at least what's left of mine is real. beneath my corner office view, trading suits for muddy boots. Thought I had it all back then, just a rat race with no end. Don't need your fancy car, don't miss that corporate yard. Found something better far, trading steel for stars. Yeah, traded steel for stars. Drop that paper chase so hard. Simple truth in my backyard. Trading steel for stars. Oh, steel for stars. Monday meetings turn to dawn, breaking fences, feeding corn. Your promotion can't compete with this Georgia red clay beneath my feet. Don't need that corner sweet, don't miss that dead end street. Found something pure and sweet, trading steel for stars. Yeah, I traded steel for stars. Drop that paper chase so hard. Simple truth in my backyard. Trading steel for stars. Oh, steel for stars. Some folks call me crazy, left that six-figure life, but they can't see what saved me when I crossed that county line. Yeah, traded steel, stop that paper chase so hard. Chase so hard. Simple truth in my backyard. Traded steel for stars. Steel for stars. Yeah. I've been grinding steel for 15 years, while you count dollars up there. Through the window of your office high, looking down without a care. Clock in, clock out, break my back and doubt. Every promise made, minimum wage paid. Empty words you speak, week after week. Work harder, you say, while you're miles away in your leather chair, pretending that you'll fail. But I see right through your game. Every day the same old corporation shame. Your silk tie can hide, your silk tie, the snake inside, wearing dollar signs. But I know you're kind, your silk tie can hide the snake inside. Safety gears worn thin, profits rolling in. Overtime denied while bonuses ride. Up to your account, numbers that amount to broken dreams here, year after year. In your custom suit, thinking you're astute, but I know what lies beneath. All your fancy words are just rotten teeth. Your silk tie can hide the silk tie.
me when I speak. These hands built your empire. These boots walk your floors. These eyes see your eyes, and I ain't staying quiet no more. Your silk tie can't hide, so find the snake inside. Your silk tie can't hide, so find the snake inside. Time to realize your money can't buy, so silk tie can't hide the snake inside.
I ain't got no college degree, just mud on my boots and a GED. They say I'm headed straight to hell, got a beer in hand and stories to tell. And every Sunday morning when the church bells ring, I'm sleeping off Saturday, not feeling a thing. Yeah, the preacher man, he points at me, says my kind ain't fit for his society. Hell yeah, I'm a sinner, and I ain't getting any thinner. Call me raising hell in the parking lot, with my truck revved up, burning rubber real hot. Small town folks with their judging eyes, fake the saints but they're living on lies. I work my ass off 5 days straight, then blow it all on a Friday date. Don't need your fancy words or prayers, cause out here nobody really cares. Hell yeah, I'm a sinner, and I ain't getting any thinner. Point your finger from your high horse, living clean but dying with remorse. I'd rather burn bright than fade away, living my truth every goddamn day. Take your perfect little life, your white picket fence and your perfect wife. I got grease under my fingernails and a soul that's too damn big for jail. When my time comes to meet the man, I'm looking straight in the eye and understand that being real is worth the price. I'm never playing it safe tonight. Hell yeah, I'm a sinner, and I ain't getting any thinner. Hell yeah, I'm a sinner, have it any other way. Living way back here, down along the road. Got what I need right here, let the world grow. You can keep your fancy things, I ain't asking much at all. Every morning brings everything I need to stand tall. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Got my own way of living, got my own way of giving. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Simple life is fine, got these working hands. Tall
drawing my own line, making my own plan. You can judge all day, think you know what's best. While you waste away, I'm putting mine to rest. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Got my own way of living, got my own way of giving. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Slow and quiet, sometimes in the morning, when the air is still, I know without warning, this is where I will. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Got my own way of living, got my own way of giving. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Don't need it. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Don't need your approval to be who I am. Busted knuckles, broken, bruised. Pick up parked in my backyard. Monday morning motors purr. Daddy taught me from the start. Working class runs in my blood. Grease on my hands worth more than your degree. Ain't no shame in making motors sing for me. Paper pushers passing by, pointing fingers playing smart. But when their fancy cars break down, guess who's fixing what falls apart? Small town hero, that's my part. Grease on my hands worth more than your degree. Ain't no shame in making motors sing for me. Tried that college for a year, books and lectures bored me blind. Found my calling right back here in this shop my daddy signed to me when he retired. Now I'm living what I know. Proud and dirty end of day. Bills are paid the honest way, while they're typing on their screens. I'm rebuilding broken dreams, making miracles with steel. Grease on my hands worth more than your degree. Ain't no shame in making motors sing for me.
been working double shifts all week. These calloused hands are all I keep. My mind's been running way too fast. Something's gotta give it last. Found my peace where others won't look. All alone on still black water. Finally breathing like I oughta. Old truck parked down by the bank. Metal cooler full of cold cores blank. They say I'm wasting time out here, but they don't know what disappears when it's just me and that old pole. All alone on still black water. Finally breathing like I oughta. Let them judge from up on high, while I'm living low and slow. Got no need to justify what they'll never really know. Some find their church in Sunday pews. I found mine in midnight blues. Don't need no fancy place to pray, just this boat and getaway where troubles sink down deep below. All alone on still black water. Finally bleeding like I oughta. Finally breathing like I They talk about me down at church, saying I'm a lost cause case. Mama tells her friends to lock their doors when they see my pickup's face. Am I the one your mama warned you about? Oh yeah. Am I the trouble rolling into town? That's right. Well, baby, if you're asking me, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Am I the one your mama warned you about? La la la, watch 'em run. Oh, having fun. Here he comes, better hide. Here he comes, step aside. Small town folks all know my name. Across the street when I walk by, with their daughters sing about? Oh yeah. Am I the trouble rolling into town? That's right. Well, baby, if you're asking me, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Am I the one your mama warned you about? Watch out now. Whoa, here I come. La la la, having fun. Better run. Y'all look down your nose at my muddy boots. Think I ain't worth nothing cause I speak the truth. Got my hands all callous, yeah, that's how I live. Don't need your approval, got nothing to give. You can judge me all day long, but I'm gonna prove you wrong. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Raised up country, don't give a damn. You can hate the way I talk and stand, but I ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Yeah. Your fancy diploma hung on the wall, but my pickup truck's paid for and that says it all. Working since 16 out in the sun while you're busy judging, I'm getting things done. You can mock me all day long, but I'm standing, apologize for who I am. Raised up country, don't give a damn. You can hate the way I talk and stand, but I ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Been called every name in the book, been treated like dirt, been given that look, but I'm still here, still standing tall, and I won't change, no, not at all. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Raised up country, don't give a damn. You can hate the way I talk and stand, but I ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Yeah!
Y'all kept your distance, Kurt. When that sky turned mean, y'all kept your distance, kept your jokes.
When that sky turned me out on the fringes where the wild grass grows, they point and stare, but they don't know. Oh no, they call me crazy, till the wind howls low. They call me crazy, now they all know. Yeah, down in the ditches while thunder rolls, Their faces changed when I brought them home. Oh Lord, they call me crazy, till the wind howls low. They call me crazy, now they all know. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ain't that funny how times can change? Yesterday's full place, say you're in a race. They call me crazy, and tell the wind how low. They call me crazy, now they all know. Ain't that funny how times can change? Yesterday's fool, today's savior in the rain. They call me crazy, till the wind howls low. They call me crazy, now they all know. Yeah, yeah. The road calling my name tonight. Engines roaring, feels just right. Far from your judgmental stares. Got my freedom, I don't care. Yeah, I've heard what they say. Whoa, but I won't change my ways. Don't need your approval to feel alive. Got my own path, and that's where I thrive. These hands are rough from honest work. While you're all talking, I just smirk. Build my life through sweat and pain. Your opinion down the drain. Yeah. Let them talk all day. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. Don't need your approval to feel alive. Got my own path, and that's where I'll thrive. Been down this road so many times before. Each mile takes me further than what I was running for. Words bounce right off these weathered bones. 'Cause out here in the wild is where I feel at home.
pulled up my drive today. City suit with too much to say. Looked at me like I was waste of space. Think he's got me thinking that ain't the case. Been here working since the day I could stand, living off the lessons of this rugged land. Y'all keep running but you don't know where, while I'm standing still and breathing free, yeah. Who's really lost in these woods? Who's really lost? Running around like you think you should. Think you should. Got your map but missed the meaning. Tell me who's really lost in these woods? Paper pushers chase that dollar sign, trapped in traffic, wasting precious time. Call me simple, call me what you will, but I found peace right here on this hill. Your direction comes from screens and phones, mine's written in the blood and bones. A generation's who work this earth, knowing simple truth as priceless worth. Who's really lost in these woods, running around like you think you should? Got your map but missed the meaning. Tell me who's really lost in these woods? Measure life in dollars and cents, well I count mine in common sense. Truth ain't found in your corporate crimes, it's buried deep in these backwood pines.